This is a brief intro to the harmony area. Overall, the window view reflects on science and faith. And here an added perspective relates a theistic harmony for Jewish and Gentile people. To be clear, the purpose here is to highlight some select yet distinctive points to inspire your further exploration here and beyond this area within the window. While change and science areas expose their unique understandings, harmony addresses theological understandings that are sometimes shallow or incomplete. Some examples here help make a more complete picture, and that may bring some amazement. And if you do not think of yourself as having faith, then here is an opportunity to open your window and think about what you see. One objective is a completeness of faith offered to all Jewish and Gentile people, regardless of where from, what they have previously learned or believe. And before encountering added insight based on truly applicable information, what is presented is linked to what is documented in Scripture. For example, the Jewish people are not a random cultural group. Take note of their biblical origin. They were designated and chosen from all of humanity for a specific purpose, yet to be fulfilled. That is, as witness to all nations and all humanity to have faith in the one God who is designer and creator of the universe. There are multiple benefits to having such faith, but the ultimate choice to embrace such faith is linked to being saved from what is to come in the future. This is the most significant point and reason for spending time looking through the window and then making a personal decision about your future.
All persons who connect with the God of Israel can do so through a mediator. That mediator historically and physically presented himself as an interface between an unseen God and all humans on earth. The interface is biblically noted as God with us, his arm, lamb, son, and servant, prophet, priest, king, and is the Jewish Messiah. This appearance of Messiah addresses the issue of sin, love, relationship, and conquers death by resurrection. The Messiah is either accepted and embraced by faith or disbelieved and rejected. But no less he is documented by historians and by Scripture. This harmony area speaks to a linkage between Israel, the Hebrew Scriptures, the New Testament that is New Covenant written in Greek, and prepares both Jew and Gentile to identify the Messiah and see a relationship that defines the future. This weaves into the timeline leading to end-time events that will impact all humanity on earth. So what are some key points and a few examples to reflect on here? A few more than given here will appear on the introduction, overview, and thesis web pages. So briefly, for Jewish persons around the world today, some are actually not religious. Some abide in a rabbinic faith labeled Judaism. However, a look at the Hebrew Scriptures provides evidence for who the Jewish Messiah is, and a Jewish person who accepts the Messiah realizes this as a completeness and thus remains Jewish. Scripture refers to Israel's remnant, which is comprised of followers of Messiah. For Gentiles, many are atheistic, skeptical, or simply secular. Many others hold to a variety of religions. The Christian faith, when well-founded, embraces the Jewish Messiah. The Greek word ekklesia in the original New Testament text, translated as church, refers to the global community of Bible believers, that is, real true believers regardless of affiliation or where located around the world. Some church-based teachings promote replacement of Israel by the church, but this is not a scripture-based teaching and is misleading. The rapture is yet to come and will remove all Gentiles and even Jews who hold proper faith in the Messiah, but only those of true faith and have accepted the gospel. All others will remain on earth for the end times. What many Gentiles and Jews do not realize is, the New Testament text follows what is in the Hebrew Scriptures. All Scriptures together make up an incredible and complex network of information. And no other religion has such a resource to guide and be a foundation for true faith. The Jewish High Holy Days compose a calendar that outlines the Messiah's timeline. While Christmas and Easter are celebrated each year, they are not presented with detail in Scripture. What is specified in the Hebrew Bible is a yearly cycle with High Holy Days. All Jews and faith-based Gentiles need to recognize more about how and why these days are related to the Messiah. Pesach, that is Passover, includes recognition of what is the afikomen, and that is a Greek word in a Hebrew text for the Jewish Passover Seder, which refers to the Messiah. Rosh Hashanah, a Jewish New Year, is actually Yom Teruah, which is the Day of Trumpets, and this may well be a reference related to the future day when a trumpet sounds and rapture takes place. After Yom Teruah comes a period of days that are a parallel to the coming tribulation, and then Yom Kippur, absolute day of judgment that is noted repeatedly in the Bible. This fits the timeline for what is to come. These examples and related topics are given more attention in articles offered in the Harmony area.
Again, what is highlighted here is often helpful to add to a greater understanding of what is biblical, faith-building, and something you might be willing to recognize as relevant to what you see in life. A basic set of issues that apply to all humans and whether to engage in a Bible-based faith, sin and human behaviors. Acknowledging a lifetime walk only in the flesh has imperfections, a need to admit and confess who we are, and then learn good news as to what is needed to gain a relationship with God and how that opens the door to an extended eternal future. This perspective on harmony merges with information illustrated in the change, science, and timeline areas to form the Windows Convergence area. All of this addresses an opportunity, a personal decision, and an understanding of what is leading all humanity to a specific chronology of events yet to come. The overview is a plain language explanation for the harmony area. For the deeper implications to this area's revealing scenario, visit the thesis page. Each area of the window presents articles with unique perspectives, each adding supporting information to the broader view. The window looks to a horizon and all sightlines compose what is to be seen. On the horizon is our future.
Now is a time to make a step up to life.